In 1960, I went to Varanasi from Bombay, for it was called Bombay then, not Mumbai. No one knew where I had disappeared to. Naturally, the office I was working in, my friends in Bombay, and especially my parents back home in Arunachala, all were worried over my disappearance. Mrs. Telayarkan took my father to Bangalore, where Ma Anandamayi was staying and giving darshan to devotees. When my father expressed deep concern as to where I could have disappeared, Ma gave a beautiful smile and said, "Don't worry, my Ganga Mata is protecting him. You will soon hear from him. He will be all right." When my father went back to Arunachala from Bangalore, a telegram was waiting for him, announcing my having been located at Varanasi. More than 25 years later, I went to stay for a year in Varanasi. It was 1988-89, as directed by Yogi Ram Surat Kumar. Many spiritual experiences happened. One such was the following. I used to visit the Ramakrishna ashram there and get totally absorbed in myself in their meditation hall, which was open to all. One day, when I was coming out of the hall, an elderly Swami of the ashram approached me and said, "I have been observing that you often meditate here in front of Thakur, Sri Ramakrishna. It fills my heart with joy that a young man is absorbed in such deep meditation. Have you ever been to Ma Anandamayi's ashram on the banks of Ganga Mata? If you have not, please go there and spend some time in meditation in front of the shrine, which was worshipped by Ma herself. Make sure you request the elderly Swami there to show you the crawling Krishna idol. It is sculpted out of black stone and is about 1 foot in height. Also, ask him to tell you about the unique greatness of the idol." I hastened to go to the ashram of Ma that very same day. I searched for and found out that particular elderly Swami. He was very happy to know that I came from Arunachala. He said he could have been on a pilgrimage to holy Arunachala at the behest of Ma herself. Even before I could ask of him about the crawling Krishna idol, he brought it out from another room and proceeded to tell me the thrilling incident that he had witnessed. He said, "Ma brought the Krishna idol during one of her visits here and told us that the child Krishna was very hungry and that we should bring food for him. We brought the sacramental food that is offered to the main deity that is daily worshipped here. The Holy Mother Ma sat down and held the idol on her lap. Embracing it like a mother, Ma offered the idol morsel after morsel of food, and lo, every morsel was eaten by this idol of child Krishna. Not only I, but a few others who are still alive were also eyewitnesses of this spiritual spectacle. Ma was all joy and went into ecstasy as soon as she finished feeding Sri Krishna. After that, every time Ma came over to Varanasi and stayed here, she took enormous interest in feeding her black Krishna. Please touch it, prostrate to it, and receive not just Sri Krishna's blessings, but also the profuse blessings of Ma." The very touch of the child Krishna sent me into ecstasy. After that, every time I went to Varanasi, one of the main shrines, I would spend time without fail at the child Krishna, at Ma Anandamayi's ashram, as well as the shrines of Lord Vishwanatha Mother Annapurna, and Mother Varahi. Many of my close friends, too, have had the same spiritual experience when they followed suit in response to my persistent and eager pleading to have the darshan of the Black Krishna at Ma's ashram in Varanasi. Truly, we are all very fortunate that we are always profusely blessed by the grace of sages and saints.